Pat Cook means business. He is ready. Here we go. He looks great.
Introducing first from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the Iron Pitbull, Antonio Bronson.
Talking about a look. Look at that look of intimidation. You think Antonio Bronson's ready to go tonight?
You think he's ready for his Pro Wrestling 225 debut? Landon, that's right. The Iron Pitbull is here in Pro Wrestling 225.
Nobody kicks off Pro Wrestling 225 quite like this man.
And making coming into the ring, Brett Ian Landry, weighing in from Liberia, Louisiana, weighing in at 3 stacks of sticky rice. Is the Asian
Jordan Ja looking to get back in the W column after a surprising upset to Ryan Awesome at Danger Zone.
The question has been, right, who is Jordan Ja post-Over Boys? What is his singles career like in Pro Wrestling 225? And let me tell you, we're going to learn a lot tonight when he goes one-on-one with the Iron Pitbull, Antonio Bronson.
No doubt. I mean, I love this matchup. Look at these two. Talk about hard-hitting versus high-flying 101. This is going to be a treat to kick off things here in Columbia. And look at this. Look who's going to join us. None other than Brett Ian Landry himself. Welcome back to commentary, Brett. Always a pleasure to have you.
Absolutely.
The bell has rung. This one is underway. Clash 2 is officially started. Let's go.
Fantastic. Thank you, boys, for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, the pleasure is all ours as always, Brett. What are you looking for here? This is the big spot for Jordan Ja, right? Coming off of the loss to Ryan Awesome at Danger Zone, and he's got a tough draw here against the debuting in Pro Wrestling 225, Antonio Bronson.
Antonio Bronson is one of the most vicious and unhinged competitors I've ever seen in the ring. This guy calls himself the Iron Pitbull. He will do anything it takes to win. He will bite, he will scratch, he will claw, and he is not going to be an easy task for Jordan here. But I have all the confidence in the world in my guy.
Just like you said, brutal is Bronson there, just throwing Ja onto the mat.
Oh, absolutely. Make no mistake, this may be Bronson's Pro Wrestling 225 debut, but we have seen this guy before. He's very, very crafty veteran. He knows how to hurt people. That's a good start. Up and over. I mean, intimidation factor through the roof, but Crafty himself is the Asian Cajun, takes Bronson to the outside.
There's not a lot of runway, Jordan.
Oh!
I think going under the rope was probably the safer bet there.
Oh, absolutely. We got Honey, I Shrunk the Ring here. That made me nervous.
And oh, did you see that forearm right between the eyes of Bronson, and Ja takes this thing back in the ring.
So how did you and Ja prepare for this match, Brett? Knowing that he came off of that loss at Danger Zone, what did he need to do? Did you see things that he needed to change? What did Ja need coming into Clash 2 tonight to get back in the win?
Well, to be honest, my two main men, Jordan Ja and Christian Blake, Christian tends to get in his head a little bit more than Jordan does. Jordan doesn't let those losses sit with him, which is a great thing for his focus. And when you're talking about somebody like Bronson, it's unpredictable what he can do in the ring. So focusing on what he's doing at any given moment, because he can pull out power moves like that out of nowhere.
Beautifully delivered German suplex, and as you see Jordan Ja, wait a minute, have a cover here. Only a 2 count. You see Jordan Ja grabbing the back of his neck. He landed hard.
Yeah, he's going to have to forget about that move really quickly and focus back in as Bronson now is centered on the attack. Look at the back of the neck, that upper back area. And look at this. No surprise. We know this about Antonio Bronson. He is willing to do anything that it takes and choking the life out of Ja on the middle rope.
Brett, I need to ask you, we've noticed some adjustments to his game, Jordan Ja, that is, after sort of rediscovering himself a little bit here in Pro Wrestling 225. Man, he needs to figure out a way outside of luckily, Eddie Iron's right there to let Bronson know to break up that rope break. But we've sort of seen, we saw the introduction of that brand new move, the Twisted Metal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very recently. So what is Jordan Jaw's mindset nowadays, removed from his tag teaming in the Overboards?
Well, tag team wrestling and singles wrestling are two completely different animals.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you've got somebody there you can tag out, when you've got a partner that you can tag in, you guys work together. It's fluid, especially with Christian and Jordan. I mean, they're cousins, I mean, it's a family connection, and it's a friendship. So they could play off of each other. When you don't have someone there to play off of in the same way. You got it, Jordan. Shoulder up. There we go.
Hard lariat bringing Jordan down, but still in this. I mean, one of the biggest hearts in Pro Wrestling 225. We have seen Jordan Jaw overcome so much. He defeated Gil Gracie not too long ago.
That's absolutely right. I mean, again, that goes exactly what we were talking about. His heart is what drives him here. You've got to make up new moves. You've got to expand and evolve your offense when you don't have someone that you can tag out and share your time with in the ring.
It'll be interesting to see how this new and improved Jordan Jaw is going to fare against the Iron Pitbull. He seems to be up against the ropes here. Shoulders down. Only a 2.
Jordan is fast and he's agile, which is incredible. I mean, his athleticism cannot possibly be understated. But Bronson is a brick wall of a man. I mean, you cannot let this guy land a punch on you. If he lands a punch on you, I mean, that might be lights out right there. And Jordan is, I mean, he's struggling a little bit here, but I mean, it's to be expected.
Very
Jordan
well
hits
could.
hard. Bronson hits hard, and Jordan's going to have to hit harder back.
But we know this about Ja, and we've seen it here with these kickouts, right? He is resilient, and that's something that everybody loves. The Pro Wrestling 225 universe loves that about Jordan Ja. The family here just knows that there is all sorts of fight in Jordan Ja, but he's going to have to bring it right now. And, you see that ring basically shake when Ja got sent to the corner there.
Whipped hard, but look at this. Ja gets the boot up, creates that separation that he needed, and look at this.
Nice rolling wheel kick. That's good. That's both an offensive and a defensive maneuver, and I like that he's able to combine those things. He can roll out of the way of whatever attack is coming at him, and he can also use a little bit of offense there just to hopefully disorient.
And that's a perfect example of the sort of changes that Jordan Ja has made as a singles competitor, the things that he's going to have to do knowing he can't tag in Christian Blake.
Gets caught for another German suplex, and just like that, the momentum has swung back in the favor of Antonio Bronson.
Those German suplexes, man, when you land on the mat and all of your own body weight comes collapsing down on your shoulders, it's so very difficult to catch your wind again.
This is not going to help, right? This chin lock here from behind from Bronson looks a little tight there on the throat as Ja tries to get back to his feet here. Up and, another slam, another suplex, and this time again landing high on that neck.
Lateral press and only a 2 count, but these frequent covers is another thing that's going to keep Jordan Ja on his toes, keep that breath out of him. But look at this, up and over. Forearm.
All right, we're going aerial.
To the top. And what? Oh man, looked like for a second we were going to get a cross body, but Bronson gets the arms up and just shoves him off.
It's too close. Jordan should have went with some legs or some arms there. He should have went with some sort of weapon in his arsenal, not the full body. It was too big of a target for somebody like that.
Well, and we know Ja is so comfortable flying off the top rope, so it speaks, I think, to the experience level that Bronson's bringing in with that Olympic slam that Bronson's bringing into 225 here. Was able to just swat Ja away, and now in full control, another cover. This might be the one, just a kick out there. But high impact move after high impact move by Bronson, and Ja is literally and figuratively on the ropes, but
look at that spinning wheel kick.
Excellent. Come on, Jordan.
And oh man, that reverse forearm brings Bronson down. The Pitbull might be in trouble.
Taste of his own medicine.
O'Connor roll. This is a cover. And oh man, that was close. Ooh. Hard forearm by the Iron Pitbull, up and over. Is he going to get another one? He does. That's the third count.
This time with the bridge.
Oh, man.
There we go, Jordan. Come on.
So how does Ja have to sort of call an audible here? How does he change his game plan mid-match now that he sort of sees what Bronson's bringing every time he gets that momentum build up?
When he feels that lower waist lock, when he feels him going up, exactly like right here, he's got to get a foot behind a leg. He's got it. There we go. There we go.
Look at
Some
that.
elbows. The viciousness. There we go. He answered your question right there in real
That's
time.
absolutely right. He found a way, and look at this with the bridge. And that's a 3 count.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, I'm going to go celebrate. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
Congratulations.
Well-deserved celebration. What an impressive comeback victory. Jordan Ja finds a way to win against a very game Antonio Bronson.
And you heard Brett say it right there, right? We learned right in front of our eyes Jordan Ja adjusting to the game plan that Bronson brought into the Columbia Expo Center. He was able to make that adjustment, and after that O'Connor roll, it was the bridge the second time around that was able to catch Bronson off guard. And Jordan Ja, your winner tonight here at Clash in Columbia 2.
Clash 2 has already kicked off to be one of the best shows of the year. I cannot wait to see the rest of this card. It's time for Jordan Ja to celebrate with a few bags of rice.
Man, if that's how we're getting things started,
Go.
if that's how we're getting things started, Landon, then we are in for one hell of a night here in Columbia.